Hi, so I'm Sam McCracken. I'm the skipper of Windrose here. The journey for us has been pretty challenging. We've had a lot of curveballs thrown at us. Getting a 60-year-old boat up to the standards, the modern standards for safety that the Cruising Yacht Club require is pretty difficult. But we've pushed through. We've managed to get there in the end, and now we're all here and we're race ready. So we're really looking forward to it. There wasn't too much lead time. I mean, she was always in a good condition. For the last couple of years, we always do like regular maintenance, upgrades, keep her nice. But the last 2-3 months has just been super busy, hauling out, getting stuff done, rebuilding all the stanchions to make them compliant, rebuilding stuff to make sure it fits and is up to the regulations. So it's been pretty busy, flat out actually. So Ashok needed a bit of hand moving the boat up about 2.5 years ago, up from Singapore up to Thailand to get it fixed and a few issues and stuff. So he just needed an extra crew member, and a mutual friend of ours suggested, maybe I jump on board and give him a hand. And since then we became really good mates, and we're part of that core crew, which we really enjoy. Getting my dad on board, that was something that I didn't think was going to happen. I actually asked him probably a little while ago, and he said, no, I'll leave you to it. And then we had a little bit of a crew change, and I called him up and said, hey, I need an extra crew member, come on. And he jumped at it. He's super excited as well. A couple of our crew members have done it before. Obviously, Grimesy is a Hobart legend. I think this will be his 30th. So he's a very experienced guy. I'm working really closely with him to make sure that we get our weather and routing and game plans set. So it's really good to have him on board. So this is our pit area. It gets pretty busy. All of our winches are the original titanium winches, so they're not self-tailing. 2 people per winch. When we're running the Genoa and the staysail, it gets pretty damn busy in this pit. Obviously you've got the main track here as well, so this pit is very crowded when we're running. We like to keep the cushions on for a bit of comfort, bit of bum padding, but as soon as the wind picks up 15-20, then they have to go down as well. We like a bit of comfort. Mizzen main is an excellent sail. We use this because she's a yawl. This is behind the rudder. She really helps balance the boat when we're going along. We've also got what we like to think of our little secret weapon as a mizzen staysail that we fly right from the top. It's almost like a spinnaker that comes in here and just really doesn't let any wind escape. All right, so this is down below. We're 48 feet overall, but actually in cabin space we have a lot less. So it gets pretty crowded. So we're set up at the moment. This is the main area. This is where it gets pretty busy. So we've got 5 bunks in here that sleep half of our crew. This is our navigator and Grimesy's bunk, and we share this one, so we can always keep an eye on the charts and radios and see what's going on. And we've got our little functional galley, which is really nice, and it's super comfy at sea. We just throw all our meals in, heat them up, get it really nice, make coffee, which is good. We're going for kind of like frozen meals in the trays, chuck them in the oven, make it really easy. I've actually got to cook up my chili con carne this afternoon and get that frozen. We've got a little bit of catering for breakfast and stuff, but then the crew, we're all trying to cook a dinner. So we like doing stuff together. We haven't got a fridge, right? So we just got big ice boxes, and we can fit quite a lot of stuff in, but we're just going to dry ice it. Dry ice and keep it as cold as possible for as long as possible, see how it goes. Yeah, so she was built in 1959 by Jacobus Branson, or he's commissioned it. Built in New York in Director Yard with this sole purpose of winning the Admiral's Cup for the US, which he did in 1961, which is the first time that it was ever out of the hands of the British, which is a little bit sore about. But yeah, so she's a thoroughbred race boat. And for her time, she was super fast, but now she's just a beautiful vintage just to race. So we usually get like a lee cloth up here, and we get 2 people sleeping here. We got 1 sleeping here. We got 1 up in the little teeny tiny berth up here. So it's pretty cramped. And when we're bringing sails and chutes down through here, and people are trying to sleep, everyone gets a bit damp. But it's part of the fun of racing, isn't it? We stick up all our hooks, which we've been doing and playing with. Hang up all our gear along here, makes it really easy. And everybody gets half a shelf in one of these little lockers for personal gear, that's it. So we're going bare minimums. We've got our heads up here, which has the original toilet from 1959, and it's still the most functional an easy to use toilet on any boat I've ever used. We get right up in the front cabin here, where usually this is our 2IC's bunk up here, but I think for the race this is just going to be gear storage. We get a couple of sails up the front, but normally this is just full of ASIMs, symmetricals, and all of our other sails that we have. So it's just a battle to try and keep it a little bit tidy. Everything aft of here, so we've still got what, 10, 12 feet until the end of the boat there, but everything aft is just storage, and because of the stern he scoops up, it just gets narrower and narrower, so there's not a lot of storage back there. We've got one of our fuel tanks just underneath the cockpit there, all our steering system and everything. We'll keep our fenders and that when we have them down in the lockers. But yeah, this is pretty much it. It gets pretty busy with 11 people down here, that's for sure.